Hey guys, my name's Paul, and what this TikTok video and series of videos is going to be about is about me teaching myself Chinese, self-taught. For quite some time, when I was younger in school, for some reason, the majority of my friends were Chinese, and I started learning with them, and they were teaching me, and it was just the kind of thing where they used to give me their old kind of workbooks from their Chinese school, and I used to try and teach myself to speak the language. I even at some point went to Chinese school in the evening for a bit as well, and like over the years I've kind of kept it up, kind of thing, and it's been a kind of part fascination of mine. And the particular Chinese dialect is Cantonese. And some people might say, "Oh my God, why would you choose Cantonese or Chinese? It's so difficult to learn." And actually, I would say that any language is quite difficult to learn. And sometimes people have a different kind of aptitude for different type of languages, and sometimes you might find it easier to pick up the flow of certain languages and stuff. I think there is a kind of family connection for me, a Chinese family connection. And so I think it's a little bit in my DNA. So I find, speaking Cantonese, Chinese, quite, I can kind of get with the rhythm, kind of thing. They have their tones and the various kind of things. So, but what this TikTok kind of series is going to be about is about me improving my Chinese and just having fun doing it. And you'll probably hear, hopefully, me getting better and better at my Chinese. I'm going to use a kind of old style. I used to have these books and none of this Duolingo stuff where people got all these apps and all this kind of stuff. I mean, I must admit I've used apps in the modern day scenario, but my main kind of learning was trying to immerse myself in books and listening to programs and stuff like that. So I'm just going to have a bit of fun doing that, and hopefully you guys can interact with me, and like I said, any language is fantastic to do, and I'd advise anybody, and hopefully I would inspire other people to do it, because I would say sometimes I get so jealous of households where they've got the kids are speaking multiple languages. They've got the English, they've got the native language at home and stuff, and what a godsend. And if you ever find yourself, I'm speaking to the young ones, if you ever find yourself in that situation where there are languages in your home and different languages at school and stuff, just dive in and learn. It's an absolute fantastic skill to have, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm picking up kind of late on it, kind of thing, but yeah. And in regards to my Cantonese, like I said, I'll be using books and those kind of things. And people, sometimes, like, Cantonese has kind of tones, and and the other Chinese dialects do, but Cantonese have about 6 or 7 tones. And I'm going to get scolded for saying this, but I personally, I kind of ignore the kind of the books when they go, high falling and low rising and various things like that. But I don't ignore the fact that there are tones. But what I do, I'll explain this kind of in Chinese. 我自己嘅辦法係，如果我聽人講嘢㗎，我就揀同你講。所以如果啲人同我話阿婆，請你停電話咧，我話請你停電話。So what I'm saying is, I mimic what people say. I kind of mimic the song. I treat Cantonese or Chinese 好似如果我聽人講話，我話好似我聽佢哋唱歌。I hear it like they're singing a song. And like I said before, I'm a musician, and you see most of my other TikTok videos, I play guitar and stuff. But as a musician, I kind of get with the program that it's like listening to a song. So when you hear tones like, someone might say to you, 阿婆，今日嘅天氣真係好好啦，真係好太陽啊。So saying that, it's the weather's very good and the sun is there. So you listen to that. 今日嘅天氣the da 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 da. So it's like listening to a melody kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm going to have fun doing that, and kind of trying to improve my Chinese. And like I said, I am absolutely no expert in regards to Chinese and things like that. It's just me personally having fun and hopefully inspiring other people to do that. Because initially I was quite shy in coming forward and speaking Chinese with the native Chinese and stuff like that. And I've now learned that actually that's not the way to go. You have to break through that barrier and immerse yourself. So now, so when I go out in the street, 如果我見到個中國人啊，我咁樣話啊，我會問佢哋啊，嚇你識唔識講廣東話咧？So I'm asking, when I go out, do you speak Chinese? And 有時佢哋話啊，梗係識講啦，你都識講。So they say, oh, yeah, I speak Chinese. You also speak Chinese, and I'll say, 我識講少少啫。I can only speak a little bit, and they'll say,你個發音好正啊，邊個教咗你講？So your accent's quite good. Who taught you? And I would say, 你嗰張啫，我個發音好渣㗎。以前我個朋友咧，佢哋試下教我點講啊，但係而家我自己教㗎嘛。So saying that, in the past, really, my friends, you exaggerate. My tone's not that good, but my friends used to teach me before, but now I'm kind of self-taught kind of thing. So that's what I'm kind of doing. So I'm going to use my books in the traditional way, and there are dialogues and stuff like that. So I'm going to kind of bring the dialogues to the TikTok thing, and and I'll kind of say things and repeat myself. So like for an example, let me just find one in here, right? So this is this book is called 一上廣東話. So, which is everyday Cantonese, or another way of saying this, 基本會話, which is kind of daily Cantonese kind of thing, right? So, and like here it says, 請問幾多位啊? So, how many people are there? Like this is like a restaurant situation, right? And 我哋一共5個人. So altogether there are 5 of us. And then 請你呢邊咧, 呢張台好嗎? So come in. Is this table okay? 好啊，請隨便坐啦. 請隨便坐啦. Please sit down, kind of thing. So I'm going to use my books in that kind of way, and I'll kind of double back and kind of explain what I'm saying, kind of thing. And like I said, I'm using it as an opportunity to improve my Chinese. I am no expert. I am no Chinese teacher. I'm just someone who is saying, you know what, everybody, you can do this kind of stuff. And one of the other things that's good is that it keeps your little brain cells ticking over. You know what I mean? I can read quite a bit of Chinese as well, which is strange. I used to be able to write a lot more, but it's quite difficult. You know what I mean? It's quite, it's quite a difficult thing to pull in all those characters and learn all that stuff. But lucky enough, when studying the books, the writing is there. So I've managed to pick up quite a lot. So I can read quite a lot, but I can't write so much as I could do before. And because, I've got to concentrate on playing my guitar, and I can't do everything. But, I enjoy doing it, and I'm going to have fun doing it. So I'm going to create these kind of videos. I'm going to use my books and stuff for dialogue and all that kind of stuff, and have a bit of fun doing it. And if people want to interact, 如果大家想同我講嘢嘅話，我梗係歡迎你嘅. So I'll absolutely welcome everybody to kind of put their little piece in and say and make suggestions and stuff. And I'm not one of those people who go, here's the swear words and stuff. I ain't doing none of the swear words and that kind of nonsense, okay? I don't need that kind of business, right? So I will, 我專係會講基本會話, which is like kind of everyday Cantonese is what I'll kind of do in that way. I remember when I was in Hong Kong quite some time ago, and it was really good. I jump in the taxi and just my friend would write the address where I was staying in Hong Kong, and then I could just go out, jump on the train and go down to Mongkok and all those places, and then just walk around, and I could read the signs and know where I was going and stuff, and I had a lot of fun. So this is going to be my kind of my little journey, my little bit of fun trying to improve my Chinese, and you guys are welcome to check me out, put your comments in, and also, if you got something to teach me, then drop it in there for me too. And 希望我將來要試下會見你哋啊. So yeah, 下次見, 唔該. So take care. All right, so I'll see you next time, and hopefully in the future, we can interact. Take care. Bye.